Welcome back, welcome back. Sound the horns. You already know what it is. GMB, we in the building. It's a nice Saturday. And as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna do a little talking. So recently, I almost had a sexual encounter. And luckily, whatever stopped that, I mean, I kind of myself, but I kind of didn't. But I'm glad that whatever interrupted it because I kind of really didn't want to go through with it, really. And the weakness of being a man and wanting a woman makes men do stupid shit. Like lie down with women they're not gonna be with. And that's a big, big problem. No matter if you're high value or you're low value, all men have a yearning to sleep with a woman. Just like all women have a yearning to sleep with men. Now, it doesn't have to be multiple. You know, some people do, regardless. But to those that still want relationships in whatever side of life that we live on this physical earth, everybody wants to have relations with someone. So, that kind of makes me angry when, as adults, we tend to not actually communicate about things like that with each other openly to where it's normal and not taken as just, talking nasty or something, where there's a boundary of just normally being able to discuss with somebody that you potentially may be with. I find that to be just a maturity thing. It really is, cause when women are younger, it seems like you're more mature because you're more active towards talking like this. And then it seems like when you get older, you shut down and you pretend like men are stupid. Oh, it's really gonna rain? All right, we're gonna have to pause this. Finally getting some respect around here. I walk into the store, fucking young guy tries to just literally walk in front of me while we're in line because some drunken idiot sitting there talking like an asshole. And literally the dude in there, a little nigga walks in front of me. The dude looks right at me and says, "What do you want?" I say, "Yeah, you already know I want my cigarettes and my blunt." Yo, when you change your vibration and show people that you're not a, piece of shit, you start getting respect. And when people hate, it is what it is. Now, I'm gonna try to remember what the fuck I was just talking about and where I was, but I probably ain't gonna remember exactly where I was, sexual encounter and all that. So, we're gonna end up where we end up.
King of my city, king of my country, king of my homeland, king of the filthy, king of the fallen, we living again. King of the shooters, looters, boosters, and ghettos popping. King of the past, present, future, my ancestors watching. King of the culture, king of the soldier, king of the bloodshed, king of the wisdom, king of the ocean, king of the respect, king of the optimistic and dreamers that go and get it. King of the winners, district, and geniuses with conviction. King of the fighters, king of the fathers, king of the belated, king of the answer, king of the problem, king of the forsaken, king of the empathy, irresilient, king of without remorse. King of my enemies, may they fall defeat, I rejoice. King of the
Now back to what we were talking about. I find it very strange learning all these new things about energy that match a lot of things we see every day. And realizing the potential that we're all born with. I'm starting to realize how easily we're driven away from the things we want because of our desire. I once heard a story of a monk trying to teach his students. And he said to them, well, they said to him, Master, we want to know how to conquer desire. And he said, don't desire anything. So they tried to not desire things. And then they came back and said, it's kind of hard not to desire things. So we desire to not desire things. Get it? Because desire is real, it's natural. It's what you desire and what you're gonna do to get it. That's what makes it bad. The same thing that the Bible says about money. Money's not evil. The way people use it, the way they love money more than they love people. You can replace money with anything. Drugs, sex, sports, anything. Doesn't matter what you place there. Now this encounter, I already had a reading about it, so I'm aware of things, and I put my intention out in the world, so you don't need a reading for that. If you build yourself up and put yourself out there, gotta catch something eventually, right? But just because you catch something doesn't mean you don't need to throw it back. Metaphorically speaking, I don't want to make women or men feel bad. I know I've been thrown back to the waters many times. That's okay with me. Because I don't want to waste my energy. I don't want to waste my time. A lot of these things are perceived as something to glorify yourself. Many people run with the ego side of knowing they possess these things. That's what makes it turn bad. That's what makes you turn bad. It's the knowledge of knowing. You know, like Adam and Eve? Adam knew never disobeyed. And then Eve knew, but didn't understand. And Adam didn't play his part. You know, like a teacher. So she would know like he knows. I'm sure Adam gazed at it many days and was tempted by his own mind. Because we all desire something. And I'm starting to realize a lot of us desire illusions. Or we can't tell the difference until we actually face it. And that's what I learned. You start to understand the difference in desiring a woman and desiring sex and wanting to be around someone and sharing yourself. That's where a lot of people fuck up and they settle. Settling can be even with somebody with money. With the reality that I'm starting to see, that happens more often than not. You know, man has reached its peak of money. Being an average man now, you make more money than your grandfather did. You've seen more things and learned more things than he did. In their time, you would be a better, higher value man. Get it? And the higher value guys that we look at would be superstar or mega rich guys. If we were back then. But we're not. We're here. We're now. We have to make our choices. It's very tempting. But like I said, when you know what you want, set up boundaries for yourself and others. And when you make boundaries, when you want certain things, everybody doesn't want to make you happy. And then you know, see, as a man, or not even a man, because women are capable of having a in-charge mindset, and someone that takes the lead usually is the one that is to be, followed. That's where the respect comes in, especially as a man. If a woman doesn't respect you, then she expects you to do what you would do for your girlfriend or your wife for her, especially sexually. That's a no-no. See, we're past the times of the Bible days. fuck said that? Oh yeah, man. Guy code. And look where that got everybody. Now, I'm not saying what's wrong or right. I'm pointing out the facts that none of those things have sustained. Everyone did the Bible stuff, but didn't know what they were doing because all these women with all these stories of, people using that book to abuse them, I believe some of them. The women talking about being trapped in marriages and all these different things and have legitimate reasons to leave but couldn't back in the day. Yeah, I believe some of that. Why? Because I see it now. And the book said there's nothing new under the sun. So, obviously, people ain't get it. Just like when everybody chose to walk away from it and say we don't need it. Look at everybody now. So to me, I believe in the yin and yang effect. Trial and error. But learn from your encounters. Learn to control yourself. If I didn't take all this time, and this is not the first time I've gone without sex for a couple years. So, for young men, I believe that's why you're not supposed to run around when you're real young, just like women are. Because then you provide yourself with time to think and do other things and occupy your mind. The world is a very big place and there's a lot of things you can do that give you the same feeling. Well, not the same feeling. A lasting feeling. Like sex does. See, once sex is over, it's over. It's only the memory of what you felt. You accomplish things in life. It's always there. When you accomplish finding yourself, becoming the man you want to be, exploring in knowledge of what type of sexual life you want to have, not running around experimenting like an idiot. Allowing these women to lead you down into perdition. Men really believe the red pill way, the alpha male. Well, that shit is you're losing. You're not a loser, but you're losing. You know how? Because their whole philosophy is get money and then create more problems and then believe they're gonna get good lives. That lifestyle cannot go more than 40 years before everyone's unhappy. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what everyone's living now, pointing fingers. Where men are getting their money. They got their alpha thing going. And then some regular guy just gets your girl and it's all over for you. And they're complaining on YouTube and all over the place. Fucking so much aim screen. Because life is energy. Life is happiness. Life is encounters. And I'm starting to realize the more encounters we have, the worse it gets to actually bond to someone. Even if it's towards good encounters. Let's say it's a man, right? You don't find, really bad women, but you end up sleeping with a lot of women. In your mind, you're having fun until one of those are your girl, and you start thinking about all the times you did what you did, and they had boyfriends, and then she does something that is similar, and you start to question, did she meet the young me? Like that other guy's girl? You see? You reap what you sow. Sometimes it's when you're with what you want the most. Same thing with women. All this energy being used towards all these desires. I truly believe, like I've said many times, sex is one of the most powerful tools of creation, not making a baby. And what are people using it for? In that last video, the lady said it. This is why people have these weird orgy parties and Puff Diddy ass niggas. And what the fuck did he create? What kind of music did he create? Just like the rest of these stars. Sleeping with all these women. What do they use to create? They just keep recreating the same stuff. See, there was a time when men actually made love to women and enjoyed their time. Progressed in that and made songs about their experiences. Seems like a lot of those songs don't exist anymore. I don't know why. Maybe because men can't write them. Because they're not indulging in that experience. See, that's what kept me strong on certain encounters during my lifetime. It's been many times I said no. Not many. I don't want to embellish or whatever, but I've told more than one woman no. Or things would heat up, and I would demand certain things so I could be comfortable, so I could say no without saying no. You must learn your power as a man. And for the women watching, you really gotta learn your power. Call it Mother Earth for no reason. And it takes something to put into the earth or take from the earth to create things. So I understand being a female. It's a very difficult lifestyle where you have to give yourself or you get nothing. But if you give yourself to the wrong energy, who knows what you'll create and be a part of. Women say they want a better world. no one teaching you. Collectively, yous can change a lot. You know, that's why yous all have girlfriends, and packs, and code words, and girl code. What's the girl codes? Pretty much the same thing as the guy codes. Don't see our evil, don't speak our evil, and don't hear our evil. We're all good no matter what. And then we all hit 40 and 50. And no matter how much lies we've told ourselves or other people, the proof will always be in the pudding. What are you putting in? What are you taking out? We all have a lot to learn. We all have a lot to teach. We gotta figure out something. Because it seems like according to everybody else, we should just argue with each other. Put these standards. Live up to these aspirations. Seems like people are living up to other people's desires more than their own. That's why I choose to go my way. Yin and yang. Meaning, I'm going to understand that there's reality and laws and goodness. And I'm going to understand that there is darkness and evil. And as a man or a woman, we have to walk in the middle. Because when you say certain things are just evil, they're done on both sides. Both sides have to be ready to fight. Both sides have to have sex to have more people. Get it? Both sides have to recruit. Both sides have singers. Both sides have everything. So, when it comes to being on this good side, why is everything so plain and boring? Why is it so hard to see each other? Why is there so much division? Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it there. Hope you guys had something to think about. Maybe something to talk about. Until next time, all love and all praise to the Most High. GMB, we up. Don't let them fool you. Sound the horns. My dad's built. Shout out to the wolves. Salute to the ninjas. You already know what it is. Summertime, man. It's time to start diving into different subjects. It's time to start doing some thinking. Hope you guys are going back to the old videos. It's been a crazy ride. Hopefully, I can get better at this. Got a lot of ideas. Got a lot of ideas.